Second half about to start. 3:01 local time. And that's it. Joshua to Ben. Ben back to Dennis. Dennis to Justin. Justin to Kevin. Kevin to Dennis. Dennis pokes it ahead. Dennis to Joshua down the left side. Towards the box. Joshua in the box. I don't know if it got deflected. No, it's gets shot wide. That's going to be a goal kick for Valeo. We are 40 seconds into the second half. Goal kick for CFC. 1 minute into the second half. 1-0 Valeo. Goalie low this time. Josh steps to with his right foot. Wally on his chest. Wally got poked ahead. Two's coming back for it. Two off his head. Josh is going to get to it. Joshua to Wally. Wally on his right, on his left to Joshua. Joshua into the corner. Joshua crosses with his left foot. 27, it's going to sail toward the sideline, and Dennis shields it out of bounds. Throw in for Dennis and Valeo. He throws it to Wally. Wally steps over it. Wally toward the box. Wally has a shot. Wally to Gustavo. Gustavo turns on it. Gustavo steps to his left. Gustavo to his right. He shoots it. Goalie on the save. Goalie boots it high in the air to his left. Dennis off his right foot. Dennis to Joshua. Joshua cuts it back to the center. He sends it to Gustavo at the center circle. Gustavo to Gabe. Back to Gustavo. Gustavo's got space to Joshua. Joshua toward the middle. It gets blocked. He took a right-footed shot. 10 off his arm. That's Wally hits 15. Goes out of bounds. .245 into the second half. 1-0 Valeo. Dennis on the throw. Dennis to Joshua in the box. He turns to his left. He tried to cut around. Two cuts it away. It's on the ground. Ben's going to get it. One's on him. Ben turns to his right. Ben sends it back to Justin on the right side. Justin over midfield. Justin ahead. Got cut off. It's coming the other way. Here comes Kevin. Kevin to Justin in front of the CFC bench. That's, it went out of bounds. That's Eric on that side. So Jonathan is in for Joshua. He's going to be the left wing, it looks like. Brendan's the right wing. It bounces in midfield. Wally to Gustavo. Gustavo sends Jonathan. Jonathan, go, send him. Send Ben. Ben down the left side. Ben trying to hold off 27. Ben toward the top of the box. Ben crosses it. It gets crossed right back in front. 15 on the right side. 15 tries to send the middle. Gets cut off by Kevin. Kevin to Gustavo. Gustavo in the center circle. He loses it. Gustavo takes it back. Gustavo to the middle. He tries to send Gabe. It's on his left foot. Gabe in front. Gabe shoots. Goalie. Nice save to the right. Wow. Brendan. Brendan on the short corner. He crosses it to the back post. That's Eric. Got pushed. He's down. 11 on the ground. That's Wally going to get to it. Wally to his right. Eric is still down. He went up for the header. So he's up. So I think Dennis put it out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for CFC in front of the Valeo bench. They put it on the ground. They're going to give it back to Valeo, it looks like. Eric in the right back. Eric has it. It's in play. Eric has it. Eric's going to send it back to Eddie. Eddie to Kevin. Kevin. Kevin down the... Hits 10. Oh. He sent it back to 2. 2 into the box. That was Jonathan to Ben. Ben turns. It gets poked away. 13 on the run. 13 to 8. Ben pokes it away. It's going to the sideline. That's 10 on his left foot. He goes to the side. Wally tries to knock it away. 13. Wally does get it away to Jonathan. Jonathan to Ben. Ben to Jonathan. Needs to poke it ahead. He's got Gustavo. He's got Brendan on the right. Brendan down the right side in front of the Valeo bench. Brendan to the side to Jonathan. He tries to cut in. 20 cut it off. 20 down the left side. It's going to go out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be Eric on the throw. So it's Eric, Justin, Kevin, and Dennis in the back. Ben tried to poke it at Gabe. Gabe brings it down, sends it to Wally. Wally on his left foot. Wally to Ben. Ben to the side to Jonathan. Jonathan crosses with his left foot over everyone. Over Gabe's head. 11's going to get to it for CFC in the left corner. 11 comes down the left side in front of the Valeo bench. 11 down the left side. Justin cuts it off. Justin sends it back to Kevin. Kevin back to Justin on the right side. Justin to Wally. Wally to Eric. Eric crosses midfield. Eric sends the middle. He tries to find Gabe. It's going to go too far. Back to the goalie. We are 7:25 into the second half. 1-0 Valeo. Goalie over midfield. That's Dennis on his right foot. To Ben, to Dennis. Back to Ben. Ben back to Dennis. Back to Ben. Ben to Wally. Wally turns. Wally back to Dennis. Dennis through the defender to Wally. Wally back to Dennis. Dennis to Gabe. Not there. Justin's going to get to it. 13's the pressing. That's Eric to his left. Eric to Ben. Ben. He's got Brendan on the right. He sends Brendan on the right. It's going to get to it in the corner. Player bumps into Brendan. They're going to say it's a throw-in for Valeo. Jonathan's coming out. Joshua's coming in. Is it a throw or is it... It's a throw. Eric's on the throw. See how far you can throw it. Into Brendan. Brendan to his left. Brendan to the other side. Joshua off his head. And it goes wide. Brendan on a left-footed cross to Joshua. Goal kick for CFC. Looks like 5 is going to take it. 5 to the middle of the field. Gabe off the top of his head, passes Ben. 13 has it. Ben and 13. They chip it to their right. Dennis tries to cut it away. 10 cuts to the middle of the field. Dennis pokes the ball away down the other side. Eric. Ten was down momentarily. Ref stops play. Watch that guy. It's a guy in the wing. They go into the back post. Eddie's under it. Eddie's going to catch it. Eddie drops it. It gets cleared by Justin out of bounds. Eddie dropped the ball. Justin cleared it with his left foot out of bounds. 10 minutes into the second half, 1-0 Valeo. 10 to the corner to 13. 13, it goes out of bounds. Should be a goal kick, yeah. Eddie on the goal kick. Eddie sends it to Kevin. Kevin down the side to Joshua. 2 tries to jump over him. 2 steps over him. Brendan comes back. Joshua's trying to cut it away. They chip it to the side to 10. Dennis comes back. He goes to the center of the field. Ben cuts it away. That's Eric steps up. Eric down the right side. Gets cut away by number, I think that's 8. Toward the center. No, that's 8. 8 has the ball. 8 to the right to 10. That's Kevin on him. He goes low on the ground. Brendan cuts it away. Brendan to Ben. Ben's got 10 yards in front of him. Ben sends Wally. Here comes the goalie. Goalie's going to take it in the box. They have time. They go down the left side. That's number 9 to midfield. That's Eric. That's Gabe. Gabe pokes it at the Wally. Wally to Gabe. Got cut off. And it goes out. Nope, he saved it in bounds. They try to go down their left side. 13 has it. 13 to the middle. He goes to the right side to 10. 10 off his head. Dennis brings it down with his right foot. Dennis on the ground to Brendan. Brendan's got Joshua. Joshua cannot keep it in bounds. That was a good ball.
Drop! Honda! Drop!
Brendan steps over it. He gets pulled down. Wow. Wow. Move it up. Dennis on the free kick. Dennis to Gustavo. Gustavo to Brendan. Brendan turns. Brendan to Wally. Wally tried to back heel it. Got cut off. 13 at the 45. 13 to his left. 11 down the left side. He crosses midfield. He goes up the left side to 13. That's Justin that clears it away. It's going to be a throw-in for CFC. They take a quick throw. It hits Eric in the chest. He goes to the side to 9. They send it back. He crosses it in front. Dennis clears it back to that side. That's Gabe. Gabe came back. Gabe to Gustavo. Gustavo on to Ben. 15 steps up. 15 to his right. 15 tries to get in the box. 15 to the right. 15 tries to go to the right. Tries to get by Dennis.
What about the first one? Keep it big density. Stop being so casual.
It's going to be a free kick for Valeo. Dennis has it. Dennis down the left side. Josh, 2 steps up. Dennis takes it away. Dennis to the middle. Dennis has got help on the right. Dennis on the ground. He sends Joshua. Joshua's in on goal. Joshua to the left. Joshua tried to cut it back. 27 hit it out of bounds. Looks like Brendan's going to take the corner. Valeo's on the back post. Gustavo toward the middle. Wally in the center. Ben and Joshua. It goes short. It goes right through. Joshua on a bounce. Half volleyed it in. It bounced right at the top of the box. Joshua put it in. 2-0 Valeo. We are 14:30 into the second half. Kickoff, 13 sends it back to their left back. It goes up the field to 20. That's Gabe on that side. It goes by him. 11 turns, goes to the left side. It's going to go out of bounds. Throw in for Valeo. Eric to Gabe. Gabe, he loses it. Eric's coming back. 13 has it. 13 to the center to 8. He's got 10 yards in front of him. He puts it to the middle of the 13. It gets cut away by Dennis. Dennis to Ben. Ben turns. He pokes it at the Wally. Wally to the side. Gets poked away. They got to come back. They go to the side to 25, who came in for 15. It slides into the center. That's Justin clears it with his left foot. Two heads it back. That's Dennis. Gets through 13. Gustavo steps around it. Gustavo has the ball. Gustavo sends it back to Justin. Justin to Eric. Eric down the right side to Ben. He tried to find Gabe. Got poked out. Oh, out of bounds. We are 16 minutes into the second half. It's 2-0 Valeo. Jonathan is coming in for Wally, it looks like. So Brendan's going back to the center. They send it back to Kevin. Kevin steps around the defender, gets poked away by 10. Ben has it. Ben to Dennis. Dennis. On the ground to Gustavo. Gustavo to Brendan. Brendan's got 10 yards in front of him. Brendan up the field. Brendan to Jonathan. Jonathan sends it back to Dennis. Dennis makes a run. Dennis to Jonathan. Goes between Dennis and Joshua out of bounds.
You gotta be clean, man. You gotta be clean. Dennis. I got him. It's back there. You ain't cramped?
16:50 into the second half. 2-0 Valeo. CFC on the throw. This number 2 sends it back to the captain. 27 up the field. Dennis brings it down with his right foot. 13 toward the side. Eric's on that side. 11 gets it in the corner. 11 crosses it. It goes out of bounds. Got deflected by Eric. They got, let's see what our defense is here. Brendan's got the short guy. 11's going to take the corner. He's left-footed. Eddie's setting up. Ben is off the near post. He goes low. Eric clears it. Eric back to midfield. 2 has it. 2 toward the box. 2 to the side to 25. 25 to the corner. Gets poked away by Dennis. Dennis saves it. Hits it off the defender. That's a nice play. It's going to be a goal kick for Valeo. Wally's coming back in. He's coming in for Ben. We are 18 minutes into the second half. It's 2-0 Valeo. Eddie on the goal kick. Eddie. Straight down the middle of the field, into the center circle, off Wally's head. That's Jonathan trying to poke it ahead. It goes to the side. 25 picks it up. He sends it back to number 2. 2 sends it back to the center back, 27. 27 sends it to his left. He steps over the ball. It goes down the left side. Gustavo brings it down. Gustavo to Brendan in the center circle. Brendan protects, sends it to Joshua. Joshua space. He tries to chip the right side to Gabe. Gabe in the box. Gabe goes down. Player plays it out of bounds. They're saying it's going to be a throw-in for Valeo. Gabe is going to take the throw-in? Okay. Gabe. It's odd. Gabe back to Eric. Eric at the top. He steps over it. He tries to send it back to Gabe. Gabe on the right side. Gabe to Wally. Wally tried to get back to Gabe, got cut off. Wally has it. Wally to the right corner. Wally gets around the defender. Second defender takes it away, pokes it to the corner. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a corner for Valeo. Okay, Gabe is going to take this corner from the right offensive side. Let's see what happens this time. Gabe, low, tried to hit Gustavo. Gabe has it on his right foot. Gabe to the end line, and it goes out of bounds. Another corner. Gabe with Brendan short. Gabe, 8's coming. Wait, that's 9. Gabe, near post, gets cut away. Gustavo off his left foot. It's going toward the other corner. Joshua's going to... No,
Back to Dennis.
And it gets poked out of bounds. Dennis on the throw. Dennis to Joshua on the left side. Gets back to Brendan. Brendan turned. Oh, he tried to send it back to Joshua. Goes out of bounds. 20-30 in the second half. 2-0 Valeo. 2 on the throw. 2 down the right side. Dennis cuts it off. Goes out of bounds. 2 again on the throw. He has the ball.
Yeah, Dennis, behind you.
2 lofts it to the side. 13 tries to get around Dennis. Kevin clears it to the middle of the field. Over 20. Back to 5 over his foot. Gabe is chasing. They cut to the left. They go down the left side. Gustavo brings it down to Wally. Wally to Brendan. Brendan turns, sends it back to Wally. Wally to Gabe. Gabe on the right side. Gabe turns it to his left. Gabe on his left foot. He chips it in. Hits the defender. Brendan was coming in from the side. 2 clears it. Goes to the sideline. Joshua's chasing it. Goes back to the center of the field. Gustavo's going to get to it. But Wally's going to get to it. Wally brings it back to the center circle. Wally to Justin. Justin up to Gabe. Gabe on his right foot. He turns to his right. Goes back to his left. Gabe's going to run her on the side. Got cut off. Gabe gets it back. Tried to get it to Brendan. Got cut off. That's Justin brings it down with his right foot. 13 takes it away. 13-20. 20 chips to the left side. That's Eric off his head. Player goes down. Gustavo turns. Gustavo to the side to Gabe over midfield. Gabe sends it toward the box. Here comes Joshua. Joshua's in. He shoots. And it's just wide. Offside flag was up. I'm not sure he was offside, but Ben is coming in for Brendan here. We're at the 22-20 mark of the second half. It is 2-0 Valeo. So we're halfway through the second half. They put it on the ground at number 2 on the right side. 2, he tries to go down the right side. Kevin's under it. Kevin with his right foot. 13 tried to step around it. Kevin pokes it out of bounds. We are 23 minutes into the second half. 2-0 Valeo. Throw in for 2 on the ground. That's Dennis coming back. Joshua pokes it away. 20. 20 steps in. Foul by Jonathan coming from the backside. Jonathan is up top. Gabe and Joshua on the wings. It's Wally, Gustavo, I think Ben are in the middle of the field. 2 to the back post, over everyone's head. Gustavo on his foot. Gustavo clears it. That's Jonathan. Hits two players, turning back the other way. Ben takes it away. 2 puts it on the back post. Eddie by himself. He's going to let it go out of bounds. Flag was up? No. It's a goal kick for Valeo. Is that rain? Eddie boots it toward midfield, bounces past Wally. Jonathan off his head. Gets cleared back to Gustavo. Gustavo hits a player in the face. Comes back to the middle of the field. 8 has it. 8 to his right. 8 to 25. Dennis cuts it off with his left foot. Dennis down the side. Nice spin on that ball. That's Josh. He had Jonathan with him. Jonathan cuts it off. Oh, he could have had Joshua there. Wally's in front. He's got Gabe. Wally shoots. It goes wide. It's starting to rain. We're 25 minutes into the second half. 2-0 Valeo. It's toward midfield. Ben off his head. 15 off his chest. Comes back toward the defense. That's Dennis going to step up. Dennis to his left. Dennis. Dennis to Wally. Wally's got space. He didn't see it. Dennis on the ground to Ben. Ben to his right. He's got Gabe with him. Gabe takes the ball. Gabe to his left. Gabe pokes it ahead to Jonathan. He shoots. And it goes wide. Got a touch of rain right now. 25:30 into the second half. It's 2-0 Valeo. It's a goal kick for CFC. Player slips on the ball. 15 hits Ben. Joshua down the middle of the field. Joshua still has it. Jonathan has it. Jonathan to the left. He's got Dennis behind him. Jonathan turns to the left corner. He crosses in front. He gets headed back. Ben on his right foot. He loses it. It's coming back. They chip it ahead to 13. 13 sends it back to 25. 25 sends it down the middle of the field to Kevin. Kevin to Wally. Wally in the center circle. Wally on the ground gets... Jonathan pokes it back. 25 to number 8. That's Gustavo on that side. They backheel it. 15 has it. 15 back in the game. 15 at the 35. He has a shot. Gets cut off by Kevin. Kevin clears it. That's, they shoot it. It's going to be wide. Brendan's coming back in the game for Wally. We're at the 26:45 mark of the second half. It's 2-0 Valeo. There's a light rain that's starting to fall. It's not windy, it's just under a rain cloud now. Eddie in the air. Eddie to midfield, bounces over midfield. That's Jonathan to the side to Gabe. Gabe, Brendan's running to the corner. Gabe to the left, he gets poked away. He ran right into the player. He's down. 20 down the middle of the field to 10. Eddie's gonna save it. They're gonna blow the whistle. Gabe is down. They let them play advantage. Gabe is up. So ran into the defender. So it looks like Wally's coming back into the game. And is he going to be wing or is he going to go back to center? He had the ball. Eddie's going to pick up the ball. 28 minutes into the second half. 2-0 Valeo. Eddie high in the air toward midfield. Brendan brings it down with his foot. They lose it. Brendan pokes it away to Dennis. Dennis steps over. Dennis to his left. Dennis on the ground to Joshua. Joshua's got Ben. Ben's turned. Ben steps back. He's got Gustavo in the center. Dennis to his left. Dennis to the side to Joshua. Joshua to Dennis. Nice pass. He tried to send it back to Joshua. Got cut off. 2 has it. 2 down the middle of the field. It bounces. 15 is making a run. 15. He cuts it inside. Eddie's going to get to it. Offside flag is up. Flag was up. We're 29 minutes into the second half. It's 2-0 Valeo. And what's the call? They call a foul before the offside? Wow. Eddie's setting up the wall. 4 on the wall. Gustavo, Joshua, Wally, and Justin are on the wall. 4 on the wall. 15 is going to take it. 15 right to Eddie. We are 29:45. It's Dennis. Dennis to Kevin. Kind of casual. They're going to poke it out of bounds. Hits the garbage can. 2 on the throw. He goes to 25 on the side. Dennis cuts it off. Dennis turns. Dennis up to Jonathan. Dennis again. Dennis to Brendan. Brendan in the center circle. Brendan steps over with his right foot, sends it Gustavo. Gustavo sends... Ooh, he got it through to Jonathan. Goalie comes out. They send it to the left side. Wally's on that side. He sends it back to the middle of the 20. Brendan's pressing. They chip it to our side. 25 off his chest. 25 to 2. Number 2 tries to cut back to his left. Joshua takes it away. That's 5 steps over it. Jonathan's up top. That's Wally's on that side. Wally's on the right side now. That's Eric off his head. Eric to Wally. Wally to Brendan. Brendan's got 5 yards in front of him. Brendan into the box, toward the box. Brendan with his left foot. Shot on goal. Goalie boots it over midfield. That's Justin that took it down. Wally steps over. Wally's got 5 yards. Wally to Brendan. Brendan, he's got Gustavo on the right. He tried to step over, loses it to 20. 20 on the ground, gets cut off by Eric. Eric to Wally. Wally's got 5 yards in front of him. Wally chips to Joshua. Joshua off his chest. 1-on-1, he shoots. It goes over the top. Nice pass by Wally to Joshua. Gabe is coming back in the game. Gabe's coming in for... He's coming in for Brendan. They're moving Wally back to the middle. They take a goal kick out to their left. That's 9. Eric steps up, cuts it away. They take it back. He tries to play the middle. That's Kevin off his left foot. Kevin's got Dennis on this side. Dennis steps over it. Dennis on the right to Ben. Ben turns to his left. Ben back to the middle of the field. Ben chips the wing. Jonathan is offside. We are 32-20 into the second half. 2-0 Valeo. Number 2 for CFC is going to take the free kick. 2. It's high in the air. Dennis is under it. It bounces. Kevin. Here comes Eddie. Kevin shields for Eddie. Eddie picks up the ball. He throws it out to the right side to Gustavo. Gustavo at the 45. Gustavo passes midfield, gets cut off. That's Eric tries to step over. Eric to his right. Eric to Gustavo. Gustavo's got Wally in the center. Gustavo to Gabe. Got cut off by number 5. They turn the other way. 8 right in midfield. Ben's after him. 8 to 15. 15 loses it right here. He comes back to the 40, 45. 15 turns. He goes to the right side. So Ben got a card, and 15 is going to get a card here. So 2 yellow cards here. It's going to be a free kick for CFC. It should be near the sideline, right? It should be over here, right? Should be over here. Should be over here. 10 on the free kick. 10, he's going to shoot it right at the goal. It hooks away. It goes wide. We are 35 minutes into the second half. It's 2-0 Valeo. Brendan is coming in for Jonathan. And who are they going to move here? What's he going to go up top? It's going to be a goal kick for Valeo. I think they put Wally up top. $25 is coming in for 10. Eddie on the goal kick for Valeo. Eddie down the middle of the field. Over Gustavo. Wally pokes it ahead with his head. It's on the ground. Brendan has it. Brendan steps around with his right foot. Brendan to Joshua. Joshua, it's a slow ball toward the left corner. He's got 2 on him. Joshua turns on it. Joshua sends it back to Brendan. Brendan's got Ben. Ben has a shot. Ben shoots it. It hits off the goalie, hits off the goalpost, and goes out of bounds. Should be a corner. Ben on a nice shot. Hit the goalie, hit the side post, went out of bounds. Brendan to Dennis. Dennis shoots it to the back post. It gets headed away. Gabe on the run. The defender hits it off Gabe out of bounds. Should be a throw-in for Valeo. To try to put it on the ground. 8 has it. 8 back to the left to number 9. 9 down the side to 11. Justin clears it out of bounds. I think it got deflected. It's a throw-in for Valeo. That's Eric to Ben. Ben turns. There was a player on him. He didn't see him. Now it's a throw-in for CFC in front of the CFC bench. 11. 8 in front. They let the play go on. I don't know what's going on here. It's to the corner. Eric's playing him to the side. They're trying to get to the side. It goes out of bounds. Eric just got a yellow card. It's going to be a throw-in for CFC. 38 minutes into the second half. 2-0 Valeo. They're trying to provoke Eric, it looks like. They take a throw back. 15 steps around it. 15 in the air. 15, he falls. That's Gustavo. Brendan has it. Brendan to the side. He's got Gabe. Gabe on the run. Goalie's coming out. Goalie. Wow. 15 knocked Brendan down. He's out of the game. He's out of the game. Wow. Wow. It's going to be a free kick for Valeo. We're at the 30-yard line. Ben is going to take it. We are 39 minutes into the second half. It's 2-0 Valeo. Eric is going to the side. He's got to get off the ball. Eric is stepping into the box. This is strange. Ben shoots it. It's a visor. It goes right in front. Goalie. Nice save. Yeah, drop. Ben off his head. Ben forward to Gustavo. Gustavo off his chest. He's got help behind him. Gustavo to the right. Gustavo to Ben. Ben chips it ahead. Oh. Gustavo again. Gustavo to Gabe's side. Gabe back to the middle. Gets cut off. That's Eric on the ball. Eric to the left. Eric cuts in. Eric to Gabe. Gabe, send it back. Gabe gets pulled. They call a foul on Gabe. It's a free kick for CFC. They're at the 20-yard line. He goes down the left side. Eric off his head. Eric to Gustavo. Gustavo turns to Ben. Ben through the center circle. Ben on his left foot. Ben to his right foot. Ben chips ahead to Joshua. Off his right foot. It's going to the corner. It's going to go out of bounds. We're just under 41 minutes into the second half. It's 2-0 Valeo. Goalie puts it out to the left side because Wally is up top. He's making a run. Gabe is on that side. They go down the wing. 13 gets it. 13, that's Justin's side. Where's Eric? Justin turns. He goes up the field. He's got Brendan in the center circle. They tried to send it to Ben. 20 cut it off. 25. Oh. 25 on the right side. Dennis is covering. Goes to the corner. He sends it back. That's Kevin to the middle of the field. Ben. Oh. That's 27. Ben gets around him. Ben to the right. Ben sends Gabe. It gets cut off by the defender. Wally has it. Wally has Joshua to his left. Wally to the middle. Wally to Joshua. Joshua shoots. Hits the goalie in the... Joshua steps to the corner. He needs help. It gets poked out of bounds. Should be a throw-in for Valeo. We're 42 minutes into the second half. 2-0 Valeo. Joshua back to Dennis. Dennis steps in. Dennis tried to cut through. 25. Brendan's coming back. 13 tries to get around him. Brendan slows him down. 25 again up the side. It's going to go out of bounds. We're 42-30 into the second half.
I got it. Kevin. Leave it. It's fine.
Dennis on the throw. Dennis to Brendan. Brendan turns to his right. He sends it to Ben right at the center of the field. Ben down the right side. He's trying to find Gabe. It's a little long. Come on, slow it down. 43 minutes into the second half. 2-0 Valeo. They throw it down the left side. It's sort of a loft. That's Jonathan to Wally. Wally to Gabe got cut off. Brendan has it. Brendan cuts to Wally. Wally to the right corner. Wally crosses it. Goalie comes out. It touches his glove. Ben has it. Ben to Brendan. Brendan turns. He goes down in the box. No call. They go down the right side. It's 13. Kevin's side. Kevin back to Eddie. Eddie to Justin, no one on him. Justin turns. Justin down the side to, that's, I think it's Jonathan on the side. He sends it to Gustavo. Gustavo to Brendan, it's just past him. 9's coming back. That is Jonathan. Jonathan's playing the right back now. Justin plays it out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for CFC. We're at the 44-minute mark of the game. It's 2-0 Valeo. Raining again. It's to the middle of the field. 8 turns. They send it back to the middle. Justin clears it. As far as Gabe. Gabe's trying to shield it with his body. Gabe brings it back to his left. And that's the game. 2-0 Valeo.